Check 1, 2. Okay, there we go.
Testing.
Still pretty hot, but
Yeah, it is.
no, I think we just don't hit them. What? Oh, yeah. Let's turn it down more.
I hope he doesn't have his headphones on.
These don't feed to that though, do they? I don't think they do.
He said yes, they do.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Are we still audible out there? Okay, cool. Got a thumbs up from the back as well. And we're at 7:30 on the money. Okay, we'll call this regular business meeting of the Kalamazoo Township Board of Trustees to order at 7:30, and we're in order. Clerk Mackey, care to lead us in the pledge? Thank you. We will conduct a roll call of board members. Trustee Leonard.
Here.
Clerk Mackey.
Here.
I'm Supervisor Combs. Trustee Glass. Trustee
Here.
Glass.
Sorry.
Treasurer Miller.
Here.
And Trustee Sherwood.
Here.
Thank you very much. Are there any additions or deletions to the agenda this evening? I believe there may be one. If I can find my page, I'll be happy to make it as well. Did every single one of us leave our papers down there?
The resolution.
Bear with us, folks. We do have one addition to make. Treasurer?
Here we go.
643, thank you. Is that your intention, Treasurer, to add the first reading of ordinance 643?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I don't believe, do we need to vote on the addition? We do? Okay. Well, I saw a second, I believe, in Trustee Sherwood as well. All in favor of the addition, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? Thank you very much. We'll move to our first public comment period of the evening. If you'd like to make a public comment, feel free to step to the podium. As usual, you'll have 3 minutes to use as you choose. Let us know your name and address, please. Seeing no movement in the room. Superintendent, is there any public comment on Zoom? Thank you very much. We will move to the consent agenda. Clerk Mackey.
I will move to approve the consent agenda as recommended by the superintendent and supervisor.
Support.
There's a motion and support. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? And the motion carries. Thank you very much. We'll then move to our first public hearing this evening, which is the item A, the first reading of ordinance 642. For reference, this is the ordinance and adjustments that were discussed at our previous work session. A motion would be in order if there is one.
I'll make a motion to approve the first reading of ordinance 642.
Support.
There's a motion and support. Any discussion?
Just reiterating what this is about. Could you help?
So looking at here is, you have one ordinance that does a whole bunch of stuff that people have been moving all along.
Thank you, Attorney Seaver. Other discussion? Council, roll call vote, yes? Voice, all right. Seeing no additional discussion, we will proceed to a vote. All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? The motion carries. Thank you very much. Per our additions section of our meeting this evening, we do have a second item under public hearing and presentations, which was the first reading of ordinance 643.
I will move to adopt ordinance number 643 for first reading, scheduled for adoption on October 13, 2025.
Support.
There's a motion and support. Any discussion on 643? Attorney?
Ah,
Yes.
thank you.
Other discussion? Seeing none, we'll proceed to a vote. All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? And the motion carries. Thank you very much. Moving forward, we have no old business this evening. And just to confirm before we move on, we will conduct a public hearing at the subsequent meeting, correct? Do we need to conduct a public hearing on these two after first reading? Okay. Fantastic. We do have one item of new business this evening. Item A, the discussion of the board trustee vacancy and any motions. I will repeat to introduce this item, just some of what was discussed during the work session, both for folks in the room and then also folks who might watch this later. We have a unique situation and opportunity this evening. First, for the second time this year, we have a single vacancy on this Board of Trustees due to former trustee Kennedy's appointment to the Kalamazoo County Road Commission. We're thrilled to have another person from Kalamazoo Township on the Road Commission. And at the same time, we now have a vacancy on this board. We also have a unique opportunity to consider filling that vacancy with the person who was elected to that role, or re-elected, I should say, to that role at the beginning of this term. As some may know, former trustee Clara Robinson, who served in the previous term, was elected to this board and decided ultimately not to take the oath of office this term in order to pursue an employed position here at the township. After learning of this vacancy just last week, we have to move quickly. We've learned that it is possible via appointment of additional duties to consider former trustee Robinson for the vacancy on the Board of Trustees and additionally appoint her to additional duties or to continue the work that she's doing within the township administration. We had a robust discussion during our work session on this and all of the implications of that, the communication that will be necessary between this board, former trustee Robinson, should she be appointed, and the superintendent. And with that, we have one draft motion before us. Board members, the motion before us has been updated to correct the typos that we discussed in the work session, individual words here and there, and 1 year that needed to be corrected. That said, this single proposed motion or draft motion accomplishes three things. First, it accepts the resignation submitted by former trustee Tony Kennedy. It also would appoint former trustee Clara Robinson to become trustee Clara Robinson again to fill the vacancy on this board, and would also appoint said trustee Robinson to the additional duties of executive coordinator, which are the duties that she currently fills in an employed position at the township. With that being said, and to open any additional discussion, I will move to adopt the ordinance as presented, which accepts the resignation of former trustee Tony Kennedy, appoints former trustee Clara Robinson to the Kalamazoo Township Board of Trustees, and further appoints Clara Robinson to the extra duties of executive coordinator.
Support.
There's a motion and support. Any discussion?
I just wanted to clarify.
Please.
I know you meant resolution, you said ordinance.
Terribly sorry.
It's no worries, but
Word soup today.
yeah,
Thank you. Thank you for the clarification. Other discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to a roll call vote for this resolution. Trustee Sherwood.
Aye.
Treasurer Miller.
Aye.
Trustee Glass.
Aye.
I'm an aye. Clerk Mackey?
Aye.
Trustee Leonard?
Aye.
Thank you very much. The motion carries unanimously. Congratulations, former and soon-to-be current trustee Robinson, and thank you for your willingness to serve. Immediately after adjournment of this meeting, we will move to swearing in, if that's agreeable to you. Thank you very much. Moving forward this evening, there were no items removed from the consent agenda, so we will proceed directly to board reports. Trustee Glass?
I just have one thing. I had the pleasure of attending the luncheon for the sort of annual review and celebration of for community homeworks this past week, and it was wonderful. It was so great to see just how far they've come. They support emergency home repairs in Kalamazoo County, so they service the township, the city, and our surrounding municipalities. And they're on track to have helped almost 400 households this year, which is amazing. They do things like replace a water heater if a family needs that, or roof repairs. All kinds of things that make it possible for families to stay in their homes, keep their children and families together in their homes, because it has to be livable, habitable, and we know we have a ton of old housing stock in Kalamazoo County, and we have a shortage of housing in the county as well. So I see them as sort of like it's helping from both sides, building new and then also preserving what's already there. And it was just wonderful to see the work they're doing in our township, in the city, in the county. And so if you aren't aware of community homeworks, they have a tool library where you can rent all kinds of like tools to work on your home. They're all like brand new. You can rent them for free if you don't have enough to contribute. And it's just a really great resource for the community. So it was great for them to invite members of the township board. I know former trustee Kennedy, or Tony Kennedy, was there, and I was there, and it was really great to see the awesome work they've been doing. So
Thank you. Clerk Mackey, what do you got for us?
I don't have a report, but I'd like to welcome Trustee Robinson back to the Board of Trustees. And I'd also like to just express gratitude to former Trustee Kennedy for her service to her community. She brought some interesting perspectives to this board, and I hope that we'll continue to think about how she might view things, because I think it's nice to have that different approach to things. And so I just wanted to wish her well and say thank you to her.
Thank you very much. Trustee Leonard?
I don't have much of a report either. I would agree with Clerk Mackey, thanking Trustee Kennedy, former Trustee Kennedy. I appreciated her time on this board and agree with everything that was shared. And I think it is great that now we have another advocate for the township on the road commission as well. I think that will be a very good tool for us. And also, welcome to.
Thank you. Trustee Sherwood?
So last Wednesday, I had the opportunity to attend the Local Officials Academy for Understanding Michigan's Energy Grid. That was put on in Southwest Michigan first. I really enjoyed the presenters they had from Consumers Energy and MTE. It was informative and kind of got me thinking about how it does and will impact our township. And I walked away with more questions than answers, and that's a good thing. I have a lot more to learn about. I also had the chance to attend the Westwood Neighborhood Association meeting this past week, and it was good to see the community out. As always, it was a vibrant and exciting discussion. Always fun. And our community policing officers are there as well. And I also want to thank former trustee Kennedy for her time and friendship and all of, I guess, the energy and effort she put into this board. And I'm looking forward to working with her and the Kalamazoo County Road Commission in the future. It's always good to see a friendly face, and I think it will only help to just strengthen our relationship that we're building. And last but not least, it's pawpaw season. So get out into the woods. If you know where the pawpaws are at, don't tell anyone. They're hard to find. They're delicious. If you never had one, let me know. If I have an extra one, I'll bring you one. What's a pawpaw?
Yeah, what's a pawpaw?
I've got a fruit for you. So, pawpaws, you should know about pawpaws. They are the largest native North American fruit. And they fall into somewhat obscurity. They were trying to be domesticated the same time that blueberries were, and blueberries won out for a whole host of reasons, which I won't bore you with right now. But they're delicious, and if you have a chance to have one, you really should not miss that opportunity.
We have to have 2 trees, right, to get
You
fruit.
do, yeah.
So many questions that we'll save for later.
Yeah,
Treasurer
yeah.
Miller.
Thank you. I want to thank the staff for stepping up in absence of some additional or some help in the front office. They have stepped up whenever and wherever needed, and I am very grateful. So thank you for that. And Clara, no more free time. That's it.
Thank you very much. Well, I'll start with Clara, Trustee Robinson. I'm so excited to serve with you. I think I mentioned this to you early in my term. One of the regrets I had winning election when I did is I didn't get to serve with you on this board. So I'm very excited to serve with you. And thank you for being willing to take on 2 roles here at the township. We're lucky to have you, and I'm so excited to serve with you and have you up here in the discussion and debates with us. Just a couple other things, all really related to budget and money stuff. So last week I had the opportunity to be in a room with Governor Whitmer and Lieutenant Governor Gilchrist, which started my sort of budget thinking saga this week. They had expressed concern about the state of the state's budget process, and terms like shutdown are being thrown around. Just a couple of positive notes to share about that. First, I, along with my fellow township supervisors from Kalamazoo County, voted unanimously as a group, a sort of an informal supervisors group, to send a letter. And this was a truly sort of across the ideological, political spectrum, progressives, conservatives, Democrats, Republicans, all of us together, sent a letter to all of our state-level elected officials for Kalamazoo Township. That's Representative Julie Rogers, Representative Matt Hall, and State Senator Sean McCann, to let them know from a municipal level about the importance of revenue sharing. I think it's in our digital packets. If board members, if you'd like a copy of that, just let me know as well. And that went, again, from all of the township supervisors in the county, because we all rely on that revenue sharing to one degree or another to continue our operations. That being said, for folks that have been tuning in, I know some of you in the room have been, to our conversations and work sessions around the budget, I just want to, 1, reassure everyone who might watch this later, and 2, thank our superintendent for the work to make sure that we as a township are on very solid ground going into the next year. Regardless of what may happen at the state level and what monies come through or don't, we're in a solid position to continue to operate in a financially responsible way and to continue at, again, minimal cost to all of us taxpayers, the major projects like the new fire station that already has a sign up on Gull Road and our new police headquarters coming in the next year. So I'm grateful to you, Superintendent, and all of the staff for the work to keep us on such sound footing, and looking forward to exciting things in the year to come what may elsewhere. Finally, I want to repeat what I mentioned to this board in a work session, that I will be away during our next meeting on October 14th at the Michigan Townships Association's annual supervisors conference. That being said, there will be several significant items up on that meeting in a couple of weeks. First, the public hearing around our annual budget, and then the consideration of the 2 ordinance or amended ordinances that we moved to first reading earlier this evening. And so, board, please continue on our good work without me. And to anyone in the room or who might watch this later, next meeting on October 14th is going to be an important one if you're interested in what the township's going to be doing with your money over the next next year. So make sure to tune in and show up and have a say if you'd like to during the public hearing. That's all I have, Superintendent. Thank you very much. With that, oh, yes.
Just one more thing.
Sure.
The newsletter.
Yes.
I received it over the weekend. It was beautiful, and I wanted to also thank Superintendent Moore and your staff for working on that. It was wonderful. It really was nice. I really appreciate you keeping that going. I really liked it.
Agreed. Still no report, Superintendent? All right. With that, we will proceed to the second public comment this evening. If you'd like to make a comment, feel free to step forward to the podium. You'll have 3 minutes. Let us know your name, where you live.
Jeff Brigham, 4265 Winding Way. I'm a frustrated taxpayer. And I did send, I want to tell you first off, I sent 4 emails out. A couple of them, David, you replied back to me. Cherie, I sent you 2 13 days ago. I've yet to hear back from you on 2 different emails, which I find very frustrating too. But my question is, which David answered a question, but I got a question on the September payouts here on page number 4. And my question is, the $18,000, almost $19,000 charge of the lawyer's fees, is that for the lawyers for the settlement of the previous superintendent and the fire chief? Or is that a normal occurrence? Is that what that charge is for?
We are not able to engage in discussion during public comment, but I'd be happy to chat after the meeting.
On this charge right here?
Correct.
Okay, then if that's the same thing, my other comment is, then if there was a payout like I talked to you about, was that something that has to be shown on the budget, or is that a payout through the insurance company, whatever we have?
I'd be happy
Can't
to
tell
chat
me.
with you after the meeting.
It's gonna have to be before, 25 minutes before the kickoff, David. If not, you can reply to me by email. I appreciate it.
Oh, I plan on making these lines as well. Thank you, sir. Other public comment?
Claire Robinson, Grandessa Drive. Good evening, everybody. So real quick, just a couple of things. One, thank you all for your vote of confidence this evening. Means a lot. I will say that I probably didn't expect to do this at all. Just didn't expect the opportunity to come the way it did. This has been a year of surprises, let me put it that way. So I first want to say to Tony, congratulations to her. I will say that her voice is so needed. Her perspective is so unique and so necessary. And her voice for us as an advocate on the road commission will be so amazing and so wonderful to have. So I'm so glad that she's on that side for us. So I just want to congratulate her on that appointment. I want to thank the attorney because she's the call that I made personally. As you noticed, I didn't speak to any of you all. Some of you all I know, and there are personal relationships because I've known you all. So one thing that I do not do is intertwine any of that. So it was intentional that I did not call or reach out to anyone once I was aware of what I may do or what I may ask. And that is because I wanted you all to make your decision from where you needed to make it from. And just as any other resident, as anybody else, and no personal anything involved. So I just want to say that. So when I resigned from my seat, October 14th, it was super difficult. Anybody that knows me knows that. That was rough because I finished what I start. I teach my kids that. I teach my athletes that I coach that. We start it, we finish it. So that was difficult, but it has been a pleasure serving on the other side as well. I just want to be useful. As I tell people, hey, I'm a part of the team. Use me where you need to. And so to have the ability to serve on both sides of the aisle, I mean, how lucky am I? So I thank you all for giving me the opportunity to finish what I started. that's a blessing. Tracy, I know we jumped off a cliff together. I wouldn't have done it with anyone else. There's a huge trust factor here for the both of us, and I appreciate your trust in me as a person, because it takes a lot for us to have this kind of relationship in order to do this. So I just want to say that it's a very unique situation, but it takes very unique individuals to do this. What I found is that there are very few conflicts of interest. But one of the things that I am most adamant about is making sure that according to the law, I wasn't doing anything that was not right. And so that was my very first ask of the person that I have known longer than anyone in this room. And that was the first thing that I said to her. Could you please just give me some guidance and some advice and let me know, is this even something that I can do? So it was not something that was asked of me. It was something that I asked if it was possible. So I thank you all for making it possible. I appreciate you all, and that is all I have to say. So it will be great working with you all. I look forward to the challenges that lie ahead, and let's get it done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any other public comment this evening? Seeing none. Is there any public comment on Zoom, Superintendent? Thank you very much. Is there any other public comment on Zoom? Thank you very much. There is no closed session this evening, so we will proceed to adjournment. Before we do, just a reminder, we will proceed after adjournment to swearing in Trustee Robinson. And we are adjourned at 7:58. Thank you all.